Hey, welcome to the channel. So, this is going to be the first of an eventual series of videos giving a quick crash course on different types of driving. Today I'll be covering different crawling setups, and the biggest thing I'm going to be covering here is how to get more flex, which is in turn going to make your crawler overall better. Um, that's strictly for crawling, does not cover like anything else. Mostly flex is what we're going to be talking about here. So, let's begin. I have two nearly identical Broncos here. They are using Nix parts, but that is irrelevant. This will still work on vanilla vehicles entirely. It's all about spring rates and spring heights. So the difference is literally just spring rates and spring heights on these two trucks. Same horsepower, same dampening settings, same tire pressure, all that. So I will quickly go over that. The difference I actually made was I lowered the spring rate here. I left the spring collar height alone because that's essentially is just preload on the lower spring. And then I increased the main spring rate and the helper spring rate to get the ride height in the front the same as that one on the front, give or take. It should be very close. Again, this is the rear, identical. All this is identical. But spring rate way up here, spring height minimized. So on some vehicles this doesn't affect total suspension travel, but I should not. Some suspensions, it doesn't affect the actual suspension travel, but on this one it does. So there's full droop, and there's full droop. This one has a few more inches to travel. I'll show you this one's spring rates real quick. So spring height is way up here. That is taking off preload essentially. And then the main spring rate and helper spring rate. So you want your helper spring rate, give or take, half of your main spring rate. As you can see, I have my desired ride height, and this is the best I can get. I could increase that and take off preload, and maybe be able to add some more main spring rate, but it performs how I want it to, which is a lot better than this one, as you'll see. And then same here, max spring height, and then I just adjust this as an air shock. It doesn't have coils, so you just have one spring rate. I just lowered that and got the desired ride height that I want. So this crawler will work, but you'll see the difference. And in extreme situations where like the obstacles are just super tough, you'll know. I'm gonna try to take identical lines through here. Really teetery. Not to mention that, or not to say that that one won't teeter at all, but it'll teeter less. Another thing for crawling is just, this is super basic, but you're gonna want low tire pressures and low gearing. So notice that right there. All four tires are in contact right now with the ground. Actually, I might be lying. I think the back tire is... Yeah, that tire is an inch off the ground. Regardless, it's doing substantially better than that other one was. This just allows the truck to flex much more freely. And I'll quickly cover... So, the gearing. You'll want to put adjustable race differentials, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, race adjustable rear final drive under your diff. Locking differential is a must-have. That's what these are right here. Then this is slow. This is fast. Higher top speed down here. Lower top speed. And then tire pressure. This is actually higher than I normally run because I drive these trucks through the desert some. But I'll lower them as much as like down to 3 psi when I'm crawling on some of the harder trails. But yeah, so hopefully this helps you. Very basic, just covering like the main things. All the dampening and whatnot is pretty much irrelevant for crawling. You can play with it. It's not going to make that much of a difference. So yeah, if this helped you, whatever. If you enjoy this, if you want future videos that kind of just touch base slightly on some things, just surface level, not super detailed, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. likes and comments, and I mean subscriptions, they go a long ways. They are seriously appreciated. Someday I would like to hit that 1,000 mark. To be pretty awesome to even make a penny off of any of this content. I'm going to do it regardless. Just the ambition level is kind of lackluster lately. Haven't really known what to make, but a guy told me I should cover some like basic stuff, so I'm going to do this. This is probably going to be like the longest of these videos because I'm explaining it. So yeah, now if there's anything you want to see, any more questions, I also have a Discord where you can like have me tune your vehicle for you. You just drop me the file, which I also have a video that covers how to send files, like your custom tune, and I'll tune it for you, send it back, and you just give me like a brief description of what you want to see or what you want it to do, and I can do that for you for free, of course. I enjoy doing it. I just love tuning stuff. It's like my favorite thing in this game is tuning stuff, specifically for off-roading. But yeah, so again, if you want to see anything different, just drop a comment. Would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.